But when you actually change your perception of something, it will change how you feel about it. It will change your attitude, and eventually it changes what you're looking at.
Hi, Katya.
Hi, Rebecca. Many people have some kind of a religious practice. I mean, not everybody, but many people do. And obviously, if you have a religious practice, whether you go to church or meditate or a temple, you believe that there's something, there's a supreme being or something running the show, and that we're connected to it. And our connection to that is our soul, or what I call the spirit, but a lot of people call the soul. So I think addressing the fact that people have a spirit is never really addressed during much of the information on dementia. And that was what I was very interested in, what happens to the spirit during dementia. I know the mind becomes damaged, but does the spirit become damaged? I think when you look beyond someone's actions or words and don't judge everything by the actions or words or the disabilities, and when you believe that the spirit can't be damaged, then you connect your spirit to the spirit of the person. I think when you change the way you look at something, instead of just looking at this person as a damaged individual, noticing nothing but their losses instead of what's still remaining, because when all you see is losses, you really don't see what still remains, and that's where you can remain in communication with the person. So I just believe that when you change your perception of something, nobody sees the same thing in the same way anyway, but when you actually change your perception of something, it will change how you feel about it, it will change your attitude, and eventually it changes what you're looking at, believe it or not. I mean, because when you see it in a different way, then suddenly you don't see the disabilities, you are seeing what still remains, and who that person, not what they've lost, but who they still are. And once you start seeing who they still are instead of what they've lost, it changes the whole caregiving experience.